literacy activity this morning. We're going to read the book, Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day by Judith Forst, and it's illustrated by Ray Cruz. Now, on your switch, I don't think I have it turned on yet, the little boy says this line over and over again, a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. And when we get to that point, I want you to hit the switch and tell me what the little boy says, okay? Can you do that for me? All right, great. Let's turn it. I think, oh, it is turned on. Okay. You want to test it out?
A terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day.
Okay. Now only hit it when I tell you to, okay? All right. Let's get started. It says, I went to sleep with gum in my mouth, and now there's gum in my hair. And when I got out of bed this morning, I tripped on the skateboard, and by mistake, I dropped my sweater in the sink while the water was running, and I could tell it was going to be
a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day.
He got gum in his hair. Can you imagine having gum in your hair? Feel this. This is what it feels like, that gum. Yuck. He had that stuck in his hair when he woke up in the morning. Would you want that in your hair? No, that's gross. Okay, let's put that away. No more gum in our hair. You want me to put it in your hair? No, okay. Let's see. At breakfast, Anthony found a Corvette Stingray car kit in his breakfast cereal box, and Nick found a junior undercover agent ring in his breakfast cereal box. But in my breakfast cereal box, all I found was breakfast cereal. Not yet.
Terrible, horrible,
wait.
Good, very bad day.
He said, I think, instead of saying that, he said, I think I'll move to Australia. Okay, let me show you. This is what was his name? Anthony found a car in his box. Can you push the top of that car? I bet it makes some noise. Push the top. See the lights blinking? That's the car that Anthony found. And what did Nick found? An undercover ring. You want to wear the ring? I know you like rings. You want to wear the ring? You want to be like Nick and find the ring? Don't push the switch. Switch your hand in. Put it on this finger. Gonna wear the ring now? Okay. So you can be like Nick and wear the ring. In the carpool, Mrs. Gibson let Becky have a seat by the window. Audrey and Elliot got seats by the window too. I said I was being scrunched. I said I was being smushed. I said if I don't get a seat by the window, I'm going to be car sick. No one even answered. I could tell it was going to be
a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day.
Oh no. At school, Mrs. Dickens liked Paul's picture of a sailboat better than my picture of the invisible castle. At singing time, she said I sang too loud. At counting time, she said I left out 16. Who needs 16? I could tell it was going to be
a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day.
Do you want to see the sailboat that Paul made? Let's find that sailboat. There's his sailboat. You want to feel it? Feel the sailboat? There's the sails. Here's the bottom of the boat, and there's the flag. Do you like the picture of the sailboat? Me too. Okay. I could tell because Paul said I wasn't his best friend anymore. He said that Philip Parker was his best friend and that Albert Moyo was his next best friend, and I was only his third best friend. I hope you sit on a tack, I said to Paul. I hope the next time you get a double-decker strawberry ice cream cone, the ice cream part falls off the cone and lands in Australia. Oh, no. Wouldn't you hate it if your ice cream fell off the cone? Watch, I got an ice cream cone. Look, I'm going to make the ice cream fall off. Ready? Oh, no! You want to try that? You want to try it? And the ice cream fell off his cone. Ready? Let's push it down. Push. Push. Whoop. Does that scare you? That's pretty cool, huh? Okay. Let's see what else happens in this story. There were 2 cupcakes in Philip Parker's lunch bag, and Albert got a Hershey bar with almonds. And Paul's mother gave him a piece of jelly roll that had little coconut sprinkles on top. Guess whose mother forgot to put in dessert? It was a
terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day.
Let's see if we have dessert in our lunch bag, okay? You put your hand in, see if you can find dessert in there. Put your hand in. Put your hand in. Is there any dessert in there? Did you find any dessert?
A terrible, horrible, no good, very bad.
Did you find dessert in there? No. Because I guess we're just like Alexander. We don't have any dessert in our lunch bag. Okay. Let's go on. That was it. Because after school, my mom took us all to the dentist, and Dr. Fields found a cavity just in me. Come back next week and I'll fix it, said Dr. Fields. Next week, I said, I'm going to Australia. On the way downstairs, the elevator door closed on my foot, and while we were waiting for my mom to go get the car, Anthony made me fall where it was muddy, and then I started crying because of the mud, and Nick said I was a crybaby. And while I was punching Nick for saying I was a crybaby, my mom came back with the car, and she scolded me for being muddy and fighting. I am having
a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day.
I told everybody, and no one even answered. You want to feel the mud that Alexander fell in? You want to feel the mud?
A terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. A terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day.
Ew, it's all dirty. You want to get muddy and fall in a puddle like that? Do you want to do that? Don't hit the switch. Do you want to do that? No? I wouldn't want to do that either. We'll have to get wipes and clean up your hand. Ooh, muddy. Gross. Okay. Now let's see. What else could go wrong today? So then we went to the shoe store to buy some sneakers. Anthony chose white ones with blue stripes. Nick chose red ones with white stripes. I chose blue ones with red stripes. But then the shoe man said, we're all sold out. They made me buy plain old white shoes, but they can't make me wear them. He bought plain old white shoes, just like that. Are they fun shoes or are they boring? Are they boring? Yeah? Poor Alexander. Had to get plain old white shoes, but he says he's not going to wear them. Let's see. When we picked up my dad at his office, he said I couldn't play with his copying machine, but I forgot. He also said to watch out for the books on his desk, and when I was careful as I could be, except for my elbow. He also said don't fool around with the phone, but I think I called Australia. My dad said please don't pick him up anymore. It was a
terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day.
Do you want to call Australia? You want to call Australia? Try and hit some of those buttons. Did you get one? Push again. You want to talk? Say hi.
A terrible, horrible, no good, very bad
you hear anything?
day.
Is anybody on the other line? No, we must be disconnected. Oh well. Okay, let's keep going. There were lima beans for dinner. I hate lima beans. They were kissing on TV. I hate kissing. You want to see a lima bean? Do you know what lima beans look like? No? Here's a bunch of lima beans. Look at that. Would you want to eat that? You want to touch them? You want to touch them? Put your hand in the bag. There you go. Touch those lima beans. Oop. Don't hit the switch. Would you want to eat lima beans? You like Alexander, you don't like lima beans? Or have you tried them? Have you tried lima beans? You have? Do you like them? No? Okay. My bath was too hot. I got soap in my eyes. My marbles went down the drain. My marbles went down the drain. And I had to wear my railroad train pajamas. I hate my railroad train pajamas. You want to feel the marbles? His marbles went down the drain. Oh no! Feel those marbles. Would you put your marbles down the drain? Would you put your marbles down the drain? I hope not.
Horrible, no good, very
You keep getting ahead of me, Tay. Okay. When I went to bed, Nick took back the pillow he said I could keep. And the Mickey Mouse nightlight burned out, and I bit my tongue. The cat wants to sleep with Anthony, not with me. It has been a
terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day.
My mom says some days are like that, even in Australia. Did you like that book? All right. Well, you know, one of the things that we read about were the cereals. And they said that they had 3 different cereals. And I thought maybe we could do a taste test today, and you could tell me which one of the cereals you like best. Are you ready to taste some cereals? Yeah? Okay. I have 4 different cereals for you to taste. Aren't you lucky? 4 different cereals. I have Cheerios. I have Kix. I have Berry Berry Kix. And I have Rice Krispies. Okay? And I'm going to have you tell me which one you liked best. Okay? You ready to try them all? Okay. What do you want to try first? You point to the one you want to try first? You want me to put them up here for you? That way you can... Which one you want to try first? Berry Berry Kix. You find the sugar one. Okay. You want to try Berry Berry Kix first. Okay. Let's open this one up. Okay. Do you want a red, a purple, or a regular one? Red? Do you want red? You want to try a red one? Okay. Ready? Chew it up. Keep chewing. You're making a face. Do you not like that one? You don't like that one? Okay. You want to try a different one? All right. See, you thought you were going to like that one, didn't you? And you ended up not liking it. You just picked that one first. You want to try a Cheerio? You gotta try a Cheerio, okay? Tell me if you like this one better. Ready? No, is that better? That one's better. Okay, good. Okay. And Kix is next. Try this one. Let's bring this arm up. You got your arm stuck here, sweetie. There you go. You're doing good keeping your head back, too. Keep chewing. Keep tasting. Okay. You didn't like that one, or did you like that one? You like that one? Did you like that better than the Cheerios? What'd you like better, the Cheerios? No, you still like the Cheerios best? Do you like Cheerios best so far? No? How about you like the Kicks? Okay, we like the Kicks best. Okay. Last one. We got Rice Krispies. Ready to try Rice Krispies? And here's some Rice Krispies. Chew them up. Taste those. Okay, which ones did you like the best? Which one did you like the best? Did you like that one? You like that one? No? Yes, okay. Well, which one did you like the best? Which one did you like the best? This one? All right, that's the one you said you liked the best. Then what? What was after Kicks? Which one did you like after the Kicks? Let's take this one out. What's next? Rice Krispies? Okay. We're making a mess. Okay, what was next after Rice Krispies? Cheerios, okay. And finally, which one didn't you like? The Berry Kicks. All right. I think you did a great job today. You gonna put your head back for me? Thank you. You did wonderful. Would you like to have some more Kicks? Would you like to try? No? You finished? Okay, great job. Thank you.
Reflection.
This morning we did a literacy lesson on Alexander and the no good, very bad, or horrible, terrible, no good, very bad day. It was a literacy lesson that we've been working on for a while. We've been doing different books. It's to give a whole experience, a whole sensory experience to the children so that they can experience the book not only being read to them auditorily, but can feel it physically, what happens in the story. And it gives them, we try to choose books that have repetitive lines so that they can have a part in the story. The student I used today, the repetitive line is, Alexander had a horrible, terrible, no good, very bad day. And that was her job in the story, was to continuously hit the switch when it was at the appropriate time. As you saw on the video, she made a mistake. Sometimes she got excited, sometimes she hit it by accident. With her physical disabilities. I may have not placed that in the exact spot that was conducive for her. It's difficult to find an appropriate spot for her. But she seemed to know when to hit it, except for the accidents. I think the lesson went very well for her. I think she really experienced what the whole story was about. She seemed to smile throughout it, and I just think it went really well throughout the whole thing. She was intent on listening. She was laughing at the appropriate times. She knew where the jokes were, and I think she had a really good time just participating throughout the whole story. This is a literacy lesson that brings in sensory, because a lot of the children we work with can't just take the auditory part of it. She's very good at that, but I wanted to give her other experiences as well. Some of the ideas that we take out of that, we tend to have extension activities outside of that. We might explore what I showed, testing different cereals, or we could turn it into a social skills activity and talk about what happens on very bad days and how to deal with them. There's so many extensions from this activity that we could go with. I would probably continue doing more stories with her, probably taking some of the words that she would use out of that and making them into sight words for her, so that she could recognize them next time and possibly read along with the story with me. Their stories are also brailled, so students who are visually impaired who read Braille would be able to follow along as well. They also have Braille in them. Overall, I think the lesson went very well. She really participated, and it's something I would definitely try again with her.